Okay, so the one thing that I wanted to go over as a small business owner is just kind of help other small business owners out that might be getting started or might be struggling, not sure exactly why they're not succeeding. And I came up with like 10 tips of things that I did when I started my business that helped me be successful. And the first one is I hired an accountant right off the bat. As a buddy of mine, knows taxes, knows the federal taxes, the state taxes, don't get in trouble with the tax man. Second thing is buy like an accounting software like Peachtree or QuickBooks, something like that, that's going to help you keep track of your expenses and also your customer invoices, know who's past due, things of that nature. Because if you don't keep track of it, you don't know your numbers, you're not going to be in business real long. Build a support system. Obviously, your home life and your personal life outside of work is very important. Work life balance is very important, and keep that going as you build your business. Cash is king. Know that cash money in the bank is very important. Even when you're building a business, you're trying to put all the money back into it. You do need a cash flow to be able to pay your bills, your employees, your vendors, etc. Know your numbers and make a budget. So, know the numbers that you're going to put into the budget, know the numbers of how much it is per cost, per acquisition, per uh, piece of equipment that you're selling, how much it costs to make it, stuff like that. Set goals, different than budget, but set goals for your company 5, 10, 15 years. Big, hairy, audacious goals, as one guy called it. Set those out there so that you have something to look forward to and try to achieve. Always be selling. You can always be closing as well if you've seen the movie Glenn Ross, but always be selling. Be not necessarily on the phone 24/7, but make sure you're making consistent sales calls every single day or connecting on social media some way, somehow every single day. Be consistent in it. It only takes a little bit of time. And if you keep that funnel going, then you'll get more success. Find a niche and stick with it. I think a lot of companies start out, they have a niche, they're doing well, and then they start adding all these other things onto the menu of services that they offer or products that they offer, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Then they lose focus of their niche, their customer base, and know who they're selling to, and they get distracted and start doing this other thing. So stay with your niche, stick to it, and work hard at that niche. Know your competition. Obviously, that's real important in business, is knowing your competition, knowing what they're doing, trying to make sure you're keeping up with them with technology, outpacing them hopefully from technology, but also just know who they are, how you can beat them, and have those rebuttals ready when you are making those sales against a specific customer or I mean a specific competitor. Hire the right people. That's always should be at my top, really. But as you go to hire more people, make sure you're hiring the right person. So if you do a resume blast and you get a bunch of applications in, you go through them, you interview 10 people, and 5 of them make the cut. You interview them again, and you don't really like any of them. Don't just hire one of them. Make sure that the person is the right fit for your culture, for your small business, that you can work with them, and that you're going to make them successful at your company as well. And those are the top 10 things that I would recommend any business owner do to be successful. Get out there and make it happen.